Alrighty there. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome in. If you're new to my channel, my name is Skye. I am a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance novels under the name S.D. Hegyes and paranormal romance short stories under the name Coda Hegyes. I've got a full-length series coming out starting, not full-length series, short series coming out starting in June under Coda Hegyes. So, Coda Hegyes is going to be for all short stories that are related to the fantasy genre, while S.D. Hegyes will be for all novellas and novels in the fantasy genre and all of its subgenres. There we go. One day I'll get it right. If you can hear squeaking in the background, I apologize. Ogre got a new squeaker toy and he is obsessed with it, much to all of our detriment. So, apologies if you can't hear that. I know I can hear it, and he's in another room. It is loud and obnoxious, and I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. So, alrighty there. If you're new to my channel, we're going to be doing some productivity sprints. I have a lot of words to write because I haven't written it all today. And if I want to stay on track for getting the last two short stories finished in the Sultry Solstices short story series by the end of this month, I have to write 3.7K today before midnight in 2.5 hours. So I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing great. Will I reach that? Probably not. Am I that worried about? Also, probably not. I do have to run errands tomorrow. It's laundry day, so like I'm not too worried about it. I know I always get some writing done while I'm at the laundry, so it's fine. And since Monday is Memorial Day, I'm not going anywhere, so I plan to do the same thing I had planned to do today, and that is write all day. So, yeah. Anyways, let's say hi to everyone in the comments, and then we'll get started in the first sprint so we can actually get some words in tonight, maybe. So, Stephanie popped in saying, hey, just popping in to say hello. I won't be online tonight. I hope you are having a good day. I know it was your oldest birthday the other day, so happy birthday to her, Illy. And yeah, hopefully everything's going okay. You have a good night. JC is also here, checking in early and getting my seat all warmed up and ready. Let's just snuggle on back and get comfy and cozy. Eva's also here. Hello. You can do this. Thank you. Let's go. JC says, you'll be fine, Skye. You can get back on track. Oh, yeah. I'm not. I say that, but like I've actually only done 3 days of writing on this story. So I'm not that worried about it, because I've been predicting each story to take about a week to write with like 1,000 words each day. And yet when I do work on it, I've only been working on it here and there for the past week. And every time I do, I write about 3,000 words. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'll get caught up. It's fine. All right, everyone's saying hi to everyone. Okay, I have made it to the end of the comments, and since I don't have a guest on tonight, we're just going to go ahead and hop into some sprints. Let me know what everyone's working on tonight, if you're working on anything at all. If you're just here to chill and like relax, let me know what you're like doing during your relaxing time. Reading, watching TV or movies. My kid just finished watching 2 movies in a row. We have this rule that while they're in school, they can't watch TV during the week, but on the weekend it's like a free-for-all. And she watched Wonka, the new one with that came out only a couple years ago, and then she just watched The Goat as well. So, which is a new animated film that just came out recently. So, I like The Goat. I think it was great. But then again, I am biased because I like 90% of the animated films I watch. So, take that as you will. JC is playing around in Canva tonight. Nice. Are you working on what I think you're working on? The thing that you were working on last night as well? Or are you working on something different? You don't have to say what that something is. I'm just curious if it is the same thing I'm thinking it is. Read my mind, JC. Are we thinking the same thing? JC says, as I'm waiting for my video to upload to Patreon and YouTube. So, I did not have a video on Thursday because I hadn't filmed it yet until Thursday, and then on Thursday I bulk filmed 3 or 4 videos. I want to say 4, but I think it was only 3. And then I haven't edited any of them yet. So I'll get to them eventually. I'm not worried about it. I'll get to them eventually. And then I will film and, or not film, edit and do stuff, and it'll be fine. But for now, tonight, we're going to focus on writing. So let's go ahead and get started. I have our timer up already. Nixie is blinking patiently at us, or not so patiently, depending on your viewpoint. And if you are new to my channel, we do. They locked you in here with me, Jester. I'm sorry. The library has two, like one door to the outside and one door to like the inner sanctum of the house, and they just closed the inner sanctum door. So I don't know if I was disturbing them or they thought they were going to disturb me, but they closed the door. We're trapped. You're stuck with me. All right, let's do this. If you are new to my channel and you don't know, I like to put up writing prompts during the sprints. You don't have to use them if you don't want to. They're just there if you want to write, but don't know what you want to write about. Maybe it'll inspire you. I came up with quite a few while I was like prepping for this stream tonight. So I don't know how many we're going to get through because I'm by myself. There's going to be a little bit less chit chat in between each sprint, so we might get through some more sprints. But typically, I try to do at least 4 sprints. So here's our first prompt for tonight. Again, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. And it says, did you know about your father's scheme to collude with rebels and launch an attack? That is our prompt for anyone who wants to use it. You don't have to. And we are going to go ahead and start this first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Then know how you did what you did in the comments. I managed to write 633 words. I was okay. I managed to write 633 words. I was um, editing as I went a little bit because I added some stuff into a previous chapter and I had to like make sure everything aligned still. So that's what I did, turn that sprint. But how did y'all do? Let me go ahead and check out the comments and see what everyone else did. Did you do? Eva says the filmed but hadn't edited anything. Reminded me that I forgot to make the micropayment earlier. Phew, got it done. Congratulations. Laura's here. Hello. Morgan is also here. Hello, hello. Everyone say hi to each other. Eva says the whole gang is here. And JC said, oh, I know it's awesome. And Laura says, I think I'm going to do a 7-day challenge starting Monday or tomorrow. Ooh, congrats. The next time we're doing one is June 22nd through the 28th. That's when the next scheduled one is. I'm really looking forward to you doing one, Laura. I've got writing plans, so yeah. And then the next 12-hour marathon is the 27th, which is like the tail weekend of the 7-day book challenge. Jeez, crikey. What 7-day challenge are you doing? Are you talking about the 7-day book challenge, or are you talking about a different 7-day challenge? Out of curiosity, because I made assumptions, and I might be wrong with those assumptions. And Eva said, "What's the goal?" Morgan said, "I forgot I was here." Hi. Morgan is redoing website, making good progress. All right, awesome. JC asked the same question I did about what the challenge is for. JC says, we're not talking about how I need to work on that. Morgan talking about website. Eva, if you're feeling sleepy, I'm not going to stop you from going to sleep. I know it's late where you are. It's like after midnight. You're going to turn into a gremlin. Make sure you don't eat or get wet. JC says, I played around in Canva, but I don't know what I'm doing is right. Don't look at me. I make it up as I go. What I'm doing half the time. Oh, I heard a bloop. Did someone join me? Laura!
Why am I at work?
What? Hello there.
Headphones! Okay, hang on. I have to turn them off and back on.
Okay. Hello? Hi. Oh, okay.
There they go.
Uh-huh.
Yay!
Success.
Like, I manually hit connect. But no.
So it says no.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Okay. So tell us about the 7-day challenge you're doing.
Okay. So, I've been watching people doing, like, there's the heart breathing's 180. 6 months is way too long for me right now. I cannot commit to anything 6 months. The 75 soft stuff, 75 hard for writers kind of stuff, too long for me right now.
Okay.
I need to dip my toes. So, I have come up with some rules. Keep on. Scrolling back up. Oof. Okay. My 10 goals thus far. Walk for 30 minutes with Roy daily.
Okay.
Drink a whole bottle of water every day.
Okay.
Write 300 words 5 days a week.
Okay.
Get to work at least 5 minutes early. No scrolling Instagram before work.
Okay.
Journal 5 days of the week.
Okay.
Make and print a zine. Read for 10 minutes 5 of the days. And take my meds every single day.
Sounds like a plan.
Good night, Eva. Yeah.
I'm here
So
for
they're
it.
all pretty low bar.
Yes, but that's still a lot that you have to do on a daily basis.
I know. Well, I'm not finishing a zine on a daily basis. I just need to finish one of the week.
Okay, fair.
But yeah.
Are you doing something that's like you're just doing this for 7 days, or are you doing this like a don't break the chain challenge where you show you how many days you can go, kind of thing?
I'm doing it for 7 days.
Okay.
Because June 2nd, I skedaddle to visit my sister for a week and a half.
Ah.
Yeah. So I will be painting the nieces and nephews' bedrooms.
Oh.
I'm excited. I'm painting murals.
Do you know what you're painting yet, or are you waiting and doing like a consultation with them to see what they want?
Oh, they've already had their consultation with my sister.
I'm so excited.
My nephew wants the Milky Way on his ceiling.
Okay.
And the girls want rainbows and unicorns on their walls. Color me not shocked.
That is awesome. I am here for it. I was watching I think it was a TikTok. I don't know. It doesn't matter. There was a creator who posted a video where she was doing murals on her kids' walls. And actually the video I came across first was them painting over murals.
Oh.
Because this is something they had done in their old house, and they were painting over the murals to sell the house. Plus, the kids were older, and their tastes had changed, and they wanted different murals. So when they moved into the new house, the next video I saw was them painting the new murals. And I was just like, that is so cool. I want this kind of talent, and I do not have that kind of talent.
So originally, he wanted Minecraft on his walls.
Okay.
But then his tastes keep changing day after day after day. So it's like, we'll just do like stickers or something on the wall. Just posters, things like that.
Fair.
Things that it can get changed out fairly quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wants the Milky Way on the ceiling.
That is cool. I always did want glow in the dark stars on the ceiling and constellations and stuff.
Yeah. My cousins had glow in the dark stars on their ceilings and their fan. So the fan blades would be a whirl of stars.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I love that.
They were also super into John Wayne, and their drapes were cow spot patterns. But
okay, yeah,
they did live in the middle of nowhere, Nevada.
Yeah, okay, fair. It's just like the ceiling in here. There's stenciled cattle and cowboys on the ceiling here in this room. So I know how that goes. Let's see. Ty Triddle has joined us. Hello. He's asked, do you or anyone else here believe in combination being structured to writing any piece of literature? Okay, maybe it's so late at night. I just feel like I am stupid with that question because I have no idea what it's actually asking. Believe in combination being structured to writing any piece of literature. Not quite certain what you mean, Ty.
Are you talking about combining different outline, like story, like 4-act, 3-act kind of structures, or what are you talking about?
No, it is too early for that. Stop it. JC, I wrote 633 on that first sprint. And we'll start the next sprint soon. What are you working on tonight? And do you have work in the morning?
I do have work in the morning.
Oh, it's late.
It's 9:16. I just read a volume of manga
Oh.
that I own myself.
Yay!
Yay! So, yeah, it's not a very happy one.
Which
In a
one was
sense,
it?
concerning acts. It was called Boys Abyss.
I feel like I've heard that one.
I had the first 3 volumes, so I just read volume 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
JC said, nope, not just you. I'm confused too. In a sense, concerning acts. I don't follow any structure really. Like none of the narrative beats and narrative structures that are out there. Like a lot of people talk about Save the Cat, and I've never read Save the Cat. I could not tell you what the beats are for Save the Cat to save my life. The closest thing you're going to get from me as far as like narrative structure goes is from Romancing the Beat, and even that one I don't follow because I really hate. I read it a lot. I read it a lot more than I thought. But like Romancing the Beat, one of the main beats is the third act breakup, and I'm just like not here for that. I hate writing a third act breakup. Hate it so much. So like I try not to do it. And that's like one of the main plot beats of Romancing the Beat. So I can't even really say I follow Romancing the Beat. So the closest one I follow, and this is only with novels, it's not with my short stories, is Katie Tastic's 27 chapter outline. And I've only recently started playing around with that one. I don't really know what to tell you. I'm not good with narrative structure stuff. What about you?
I have used the hero's journey through a plot embryo. So you have the known world, the unknown world, your false belief, your transformed belief, all in this big circle. So you start off in your known world. You have the call to adventure. You're seeking what you want. You find what you really need, and then you return home, or your world expands to include where you're at now, so that becomes part of your home, and you have the finale. So like I've done that for the first novel I wrote. I've done it for my sci-fi, but that's not a chapter by chapter outline. That's just an overall main. I guess you would call it beats.
Yeah.
I've done that. I'm delving a little bit into Kisho Tenketsu, which is the storytelling for like manga, where it is their established world, introduce the characters. It's basically 4 acts. So you establish your characters, you have your rising action of like you have your inciting incident and stuff starts going down, but then you have your twist, and then you have your resolution.
Okay.
So that's the Eastern storytelling version. But I'm not super well versed in doing it yet. I've just been studying it. There is an excellent YouTube video that breaks down the first chapter of My Hero Academia into these different things and shows you the percentages that they did for each beat, which was really cool to see. Normally, I will pants. Sometimes I watched a TED Talk a while ago, and they were saying that plots should have this happened because that happened, and not just a sequence of events.
Yeah.
And so I would do, did this happen? Yes. And did it work? Yes, and or no, but, and build that way. So I've done that.
I like that. Someone was asking me about my outlining process the other day, and I was like, honestly, it varies from project to project. And then I got to thinking about it. I was like, I've been doing this for 20 years. Part of the reason I think I don't, especially with short stories, the fact that I don't outline and I just write it is because I've got that storytelling structure that I like instinctively already in my head. So I I've gotten to the point where, without even meaning to or without realizing it, I already know where I need to hit what beats in order to make the story what I want it to be. And I don't know how to describe that other than using like woo woo talk where I'm like, it's just instinct. I'm like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I just know that I'm working on a story right now and I had a problem the other day. I was like, it's not right. The pacing is wrong. And I'm like, I can't tell you how I know that. I just know.
Yeah. That's me with chapters. I'm pretty good at knowing where to cut off chapters so that it has the hook into the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the mini cliffhangers, where it's like what like you introduce the next element with a
Yeah.
cut it next chapter.
Yeah.
And have it breathe. So it's really fun chapter wise, but plot wise, I'm still trying to find what really works for me.
Fair enough. Oh, JC's reminding me I have words to get because I said at the beginning of this stream that I have to get 3.7K before midnight. So
Mhm.
will I? No. Can I? Maybe. Let's go ahead and do another sprint though if you're up for it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's our prompt for anyone who wants to use it. Again, you do not have to. And it says, "That's enough drinking for tonight. Can't have you so sloshed you lose all your senses. I can't carry you when you inevitably pass out." I'm pretty certain I spelled lose wrong. That's okay.
It's an ogre and a pixie.
It was bothering me. I fixed it. All right, that's our prompt for anyone who wants to use it. Let's go ahead and do this. 30 minutes on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that is time, everyone. Let us know how you did, what you did in the comments. I got more words, but I have to do math. Give me a second.
You got my words.
Yeah, I did. 741 to be exact.
Heck yeah.
I am not mad about that.
I am journaling.
What?
Just setting up my rules and accountability for 7-day challenge and writing out my daily to do for the 7-day challenge.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you said you're going to start it tomorrow or Monday?
I'm going to start tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, goodness gracious.
This is not the most efficient way to set this up.
Oh. Don't look at me. I am very bad about setting up challenges and following through with them, so I cannot say anything.
Well, I should have just done all of the goals and then a grid of the Monday through Saturday or Sunday through Saturday that you could just mark it off which days you did it.
Whoops.
Instead of making a list for every single day.
Whoops. Well, if you try the challenge again, now you know better for next time.
Yeah.
Not all bad then. All right, let's see how everyone in the chat did. Let's see. Ty said, I haven't heard of the hero's journey embryo per se, but in a way, it would be what you call beats, as in, thus, I can combine a world of pain and torture with a man who was only supposed to save it. That is an idea anyone can take, yeah. Yep, sounds about right.
I think that's more a concept than a beat.
Yes. I must be very tired because I am not thinking with all. Brain cells are not braining. Morgan has done website progress, still more to add and fix, but there is a link, which is awesome. JC said that it looks good. Lainey is here. Hello, hello. Working on launch ads and watching from in the background.
Yay!
Let's see. JC says, yeah. Morgan said, thank you, JC. And JC said, yes, Skye, look at you. I was doing the same thing I was doing the last time, which means you were working in Canva. Morgan finished the preliminary edit of the site. Think I've reached a good stopping point. Still some things I want to tweak. I will be taking a look at that during the next sprint. I opened it up, but I haven't looked at it. So I will do that on the next sprint before I actually get started. On writing again. Give myself a little mental break. A short one because I got words to beat. But I'm already almost halfway to my target. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Right? Can't math. Hold on.
I'm only taking a stats class in the next couple weeks.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm. I've never taken stats. The last math class I took was calculus, but that was in 2009.
I never did take stats class. So I've got nothing. I'm good at math, but every time someone starts talking about statistics classes, I'm like, y'all are speaking another language that I do not understand and will never understand. So I will be of no help whatsoever. I'll be over here with my little cheerleading pom-poms going, you can do it! And that's about it.
Thanks.
Are you doing the same thing you did last time, just 2 classes that are at accelerated pace for this course?
Yeah, it counts as 7 units for these 2 classes. One's a 3-credit class, one's a 4-credit class. It's like, ah!
Statistics is one of them. What was the other one? I would ask you hard questions, I know.
How dare.
I know. I'm evil. JC, why are you frustrated?
Oh, come on. I have to sign back in again.
Oh, sorry. I distracted you.
Ugh, it keeps logging me out. Media and info lit. Uh, media and info lit honors. So I think it's media and information literacy.
Okay.
But yeah, it's an honors class.
Okay.
So we'll see. But it's a library science course.
So this one's specifically towards your.
They both are required for my certificate.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Uh, okay.
How's your brain going?
My brain hurts, apparently. Apparently, I cannot think.
Oh no!
And I don't know if it's because of how late it is. I don't know if it's because I've turned my brain to mush. Because I've been home all day. Like there's no reason why I should still be writing because I should have actually gotten all of my words earlier today because I've been home. But I just did not want to write. Like my not wanting to write was so bad that I did chores that I hate doing with a fiery passion. I hate washing dishes. Not because of the act of washing dishes themselves. It's because my counter is 2 inches shorter than most regular counters because my grandmother was a very short woman. And so she purposely had them lowered 2 inches. And you can see because the island is 2 inches taller than the rest of the counters. And so, like, if I do dishes, I have to bend over to wash dishes. And so by the time I'm done, my back hurts like a motherfucker. And I was avoiding writing so much that I did all of the dishes.
Wow.
I cleaned the counter, I cleaned the stove, and I cleaned a lot of the appliances that are on the counter, like the can opener that is electronic and the Instapot, which hasn't been cleaned on the outside in forever. That's how badly I was avoiding writing just because I was like, I don't want to. It's not that I couldn't write. Like there was nothing going on. Everything was firing. I was just like the idea of actively sitting down and doing the writing itself. I was just like,
but
I don't want it.
It's not like you were sitting and doom scrolling for that whole time. You were getting stuff off of your to-do list that is perpetually on the back burner getting shoved off. So those are finally crossed off.
I may have been doing doom scrolling at the same time. Every 5 seconds, drying my hands with the towel, swipe up.
Yes. Yes.
So, yes and no. So, like, if I do not make my word count tonight before midnight, I literally only have myself to blame. I cannot blame anyone else. But because of everything, because I've been actively doing stuff all day and some of it was doom scrolling, my brain's like, we don't want to work anymore. We're done. What are you doing? Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Ty says, what I mean in short is that combination as a structure is nice to consider when composing any piece of literature. Fair. And JC says, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Don't look at me, JC. We had this discussion. I don't know either. I have one book trailer, and it's from like 10 years ago. And it's because a friend of mine was like, hey, do you mind if I make a book trailer for you? And I was like, sure, go ahead. I would love it. And that is the only reason I have that one. And I still love it to this day. I have no idea if it meets the standards of what book trailers are these days, but I still love it mostly because she was like, hey, can I do this for you? And I was like, yes, you can. Absolutely. Cat Paw said today and yesterday was just brain fog. Brain fog, not brain frogs. Brain fog.
Frogs go in the throat.
Ribbit.
Becky.
JC says you were doing some serious procrastinating. I was. I absolutely was. And Cat Paw says, and felt guilty for not working. I mean, come on. Are you talking about yourself or are you talking about me, Cat Paw? Oh, I feel like you're talking about you. I am so sorry. The brain fog sucks. I hate it.
Yeah. I had real bad brain fog when I was in college. Like, trying to figure out what meds worked for me. Like, it was so bad. One day, I came out of my building that my class was in, stood there in the quad, couldn't remember what class I just come from, what class I had next, what day of the week it was, so I could look up in my notebook what day what class it should be. And I just guessed. I guessed the right classroom, but I was an hour early and I didn't recognize the teacher. And so I was like, oh, this isn't my class, but it was the next hour. It was pretty bad.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm typing something.
What?
Oh, I know.
You know how to type? Lucky duck.
Sometimes.
Sometimes my fingers fall in the wrong order and it makes words that aren't the word I'm trying to write. Like form and from. Dang it.
Sometimes I have no idea what I'm doing. Sometimes I do.
I have written down, and thus it shall be. Roy gets a bath tomorrow.
Oh, I bet he's looking forward to that. Oh, look at him. I can't. Hold on. So I've been pulling there's like these puzzle piece looking. They're not actually puzzle pieces. They're like squares.
Uh-huh.
I've been pulling up the carpet flooring that's in here because it's gross and nasty and it's starting to cup up anyways because it wasn't put down properly. And I pulled up too much so that the dogs didn't want to lay in here with me.
Oh.
So I put down a blanket, and now she's curled up on the blanket beside me.
Oh.
And she looks adorable. So I had to take a picture. She's kind of like U-shaped right now.
Yeah, he's a kidney bean.
All right, let me get through the rest of these comments real quick, and then I will start another sprint.
Roy doesn't mind getting a bath. He just gets the zoomies after. He doesn't like getting his face wet.
Ah, fair.
So, from here down, I bathe first and get all the shampoo, conditioner, whatever I need, brush it, all that stuff. And then for the last bit, this part. Because then it gets shaken all over the place. Look at that face. It's the face of a Muppet. Who's my sweet boy?
Okay, let's see. I accidentally said something that I wasn't supposed to say, and JC yelled at me, rightfully so. I'm sorry. That's my fault. And Morgan said, "Ooh, you're making a book trailer, JC." I'm sorry. I'm telling you, my brain is not braining anymore, and I can't even think anymore.
You spilled the lima beans.
I did. I am so sorry, JC. Cat Paw says brain frogs sound like a lot more fun, don't they?
I don't know. It might be noisy in your head.
At least there'd be some good music.
Oh.
All the frogs singing together. And JC said no one was supposed to know that yet. I am so sorry. Oh, mom's the word. JC says, I'm trying to, Morgan, but I'm not doing a very good job at it. Do you know how to make one? And Morgan was like, I'm sure you're doing great. And yes, I do. Guys, it's past midnight and I'm awake and productive. This is wild. Morgan, do you have work in the morning? That is my only question. We do not deny people sleep. If you need to go to get some sleepies, I am here for it. Everyone is welcome to go get sleepies.
You know what's terrible?
What's that?
I've been thirsty since before the last sprint and I never got water.
Man, I'm going to get to the end of these comments. We're going to start a sprint and you're going to go get some water because you got to stay hydrated. Okay?
I hear it's good for your health.
A little bit. Maybe.
Oh,
Just
a
a little bit.
smidge.
Itty bit a little bit. Okay, so that means I need to read through these comments real quick.
Morgan's off for the week.
Woo! That was a little louder than I meant it to be. I'm so sorry.
I think it's vacation time for her.
Awesome. Everyone needs a vacation every now and then. JC said that she might need Morgan to help. You already answered Cat Paul's question about whether or not Roy likes baths. Morgan said happy to help. JC said just sent you a text. Cat Paul said, "Aw, he's so cute." Talking about Roy. Everyone's saying hi to Roy. Okay. I'm scanning because it's like lots of conversation responding to everyone. Morgan says, Laura, go get water. And JC was like, oh, it's your week off? Okay, there we go. I've made it to the end. Let's do this. 30 minutes, you're going to go get water.
I need to get a cup for my water, too.
That might help, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got to hold it in your hands, and it's a little tricky. Just saying. All right, here we go. Let's
Roy
go
style.
Here's our prompt for anyone who wants to use it. Again, you do not have to. And it says, I don't think they'll be waiting for me. They have more important things to do with their time. So 30 minutes. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. pretty much did in the comments. Ugh. I again wrote words and I again need to do math.
What?
I wrote words and need to do math.
Ah. I am scrolling through job listings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
302 words that time.
Nice.
Doing puzzling. So it's fine. Goodness gracious.
There's so many companies I've never heard of.
What kind of jobs are you posting to?
One's in the film industry.
Okay.
Yeah. Ones that would make a lot more money than I'm making right now. Back to what I used to be doing.
Fair enough. Oh, I finally got my birth certificate. So,
oh yay!
If the DMV is open on Tuesday, because with Monday being a holiday, I don't know if they will be. And it's only open here in town on Tuesdays. Love small towns. If they are open on Tuesday, I'm gonna do a walk-in and see what I need to do in order to get all of my ID stuff straightened out so that I can get a job.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, let's do this. Let's see. Did you?
What is original art coordinator?
I don't know what that is, but that sounds fun.
Oh, sport. But it has to do with global digital sports platform. Probably not for me. Betting and gaming. Yeah.
I've hit that point where I'm going to apply to everything and anything. Worst thing to say is no.
Rockstar Games workplace coordinator.
Oh,
right.
Nice.
Next town, the town I'm already working in.
Nice. Excuse me. All right. JC says, I feel like that means we're going to get a Morgan stream on Monday. I almost said Monday Morgan stream. Now, not only can I not read, I can't read in order. JC said, I like how she turned away as soon as you said that, Skye. Cat Paw went to bed and said, happy wording, folks. I hope you have a good night, Cat Paw. I caught you right before you left, I hope. Ty says, most long narratives flag and fail because they generally fill in whatever cracks or crevices in the narrative with dialogue, comment, or facts, which will render themselves apparent every page turned. What are you working on tonight, Ty? Out of curiosity. Like, what do you write? I'm curious.
Like from dark.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm sitting over here writing silly little monster romances that are like super sweet, sickly sweet almost. So there is no deep literature going on for me. My brain does not brain that way, even on the best of days. Morgan is going to bed. Have a good night, Morgan. Sleep well. And I am going to mispronounce this name, and I apologize. Is it Kamen? I believe it's Kamen. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. I have made it to the end of the comments, which means it is time for another sprint. But I'm going to pause this.
Drunk. Let's see. Oh, I'm almost done with the water bottle.
Oh, nice. What time do you need to be hopping off so you can get some rest? So you can go to works?
Probably after this sprint.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna apply to a couple jobs.
Okay. What are you saying that to? Oh. Oh, she left me. I didn't even realize she left me.
You talking to cryptids over there?
I am talking to cryptids. If
I
by
knew it.
cryptids you mean the werewolf I'm married to.
Hmm.
All right, let's do another sprint. This is sprint number 4. It may be the last one. We'll see how I'm feeling afterwards. How much brain
As long
power
as
I have
it's
left.
not a chupacabra.
I don't have any chupacabras.
That's good.
I'm in the wrong part of the world for the chupacabras, I believe.
I hear they're bad for your health.
Okay. Here's the prompt for anyone who wants to use it. Again, you don't have to. It says, there's several paths before you. Maybe they aren't the goal you were aiming for, but I'll bet if you follow any of them, you'll find a fulfilling life you'll love that you aren't currently capable of seeing. So that is the writing prompt for anyone who wants to use it. Again, you don't have to. We're going to start this next sprint, which may or may not be the last one. We'll see how we're feeling afterwards. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, that is time, everyone. Let us know how you did, what you did in the comments.
I finished writing my cover letter, and I
Nice.
applied.
Woot! Was this to the one you were talking about right before we started sprinting?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yay!
Yeah.
Here's hoping it works out.
It would make double what I'm making now.
Ooh, nice.
Right now, I'm making less than a third of what I used to make.
Sorry, I'm doing math real quick. I'm still playing puzzle where I'm like moving stuff around and writing new stuff and moving stuff around. So I got 335 words and I hit 2,000 words for the day so far.
Nice.
That is probably all that I'm going to get right now because I am just fading fast.
Fading into the yonder dawn.
Yeah. While I'm happy with where the story is going, it also like I can't help thinking in the back of my mind. I don't usually write this way where I'm like going back and forth and trying to add stuff in and puzzle piece it around and put it in different places. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's a jumbled mess. You need to start over. It's a jumbled mess. You need to start over. And I can't get that thought out of my head. But I'm also on the other side of my brain's like, it's a first draft. It's allowed to suck. So, but I just reset my word counter since it's officially over midnight for me, and it says in order to finish on Sunday, I have to write 5,284 words.
Ooh.
That's not happening. But that is with the epilogue, and I haven't been writing the epilogues until I've finished the next story, at least the first draft. So roughly about another 3,000 words, roughly, but more than that. Probably closer to 3,500 words in order to finish up the story and get it to that point. So it'll be okay.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
Do you want to see something cool?
Sure. Goodness. Nutella biscuits. Wait,
They're cookies with Nutella centers from Europe. My mother brought them back.
I don't know how to feel about that, man.
So they're on the thicker side.
Roy's like, I can have, right?
And excuse you, sir. There's Nutella on the inside.
That is awesome. There it goes. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Rude. There. Okay. Oh, I think that's gonna be the last one.
So good.
I ate the last of my husband's ice cream earlier, and I threw it out the container. I was like, he walked over to me, and I was like, I owe you a tub of ice cream. He's like, what? I was like, I ate your ice cream. He's like, what if I wanted some? I was like, too bad. It's gone.
You don't want it back now.
It was Ben and Jerry's the something baked. I don't even know what it was called.
Half baked?
Yes, that one. Okay. All right, let's look at the comments, and then I'm probably going to wrap this up because I am tired, and I do have to be up
Why
early.
am I more awake than you?
I couldn't tell you. You never have those days where you do nothing and it makes you more tired than if you actually do something? Feels like one of those days for me.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. JC said, good night, Morgan. Apologies for the amount of emails you're getting. And then Ty said, I like to say I'm a fiction writer and poet, but tonight I am reading an old book from the 1500s. I cannot read something from the 1500s. I do not understand the language used back then. I am fully aware of my inability.
Your shortcomings?
that, my shortcomings where that is concerned. So more power to you. I can't do that, especially right now. And Ty said, if I could, I would italicize felt when I say I felt what your youngest had said. Oh, because I said I just died of laughter. The youngest is putting icy hot on her arm because she heard it earlier today, and she said, my eyes inhaled the smell.
Mm-hmm.
I felt what your youngest has said. That's a very memorable statement. Yet of your fourth prompt, right off the top of my head, I've added since one cannot fully see any of the paths, which like figure she or he knows in the end which path is truly bad. This can result in the witch figure forcing one to be more likely in a slight manner, and this plan still being caught or sensed per se by the chooser him or herself at the same time too. Nice. Ugh. All right. We have made it to the end of the comments that I can see.
Good job, Skye.
I know. I'm so proud of myself. Go me. Is there anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
So one thing I'm going to be doing for this 7-day challenge for myself is record clips, at least at the end of the day, holding myself accountable for what I did during the day. So you may get a video from me.
Yay! It's been a long time since I've seen a video from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, JC. Yes, JC, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I gotta go.
Abandoning.
I'm sleepy. I need the sleeps.
She's being absconded by the Z's.
That tail end of that sprint, I felt myself drifting. I was like, oh no, it has begun. All right. Do you want to go ahead and do an outro real quick and we'll wrap this up and get out of here?
I'm Lord Knows. I mostly write horror. I will be here, there, and everywhere, Wild Blue Yonder. And yeah, keep an eyeball out for me posting things soon to the YouTube channel.
Yes. And she has a story. Is it coming out soon or is it out now?
I think it comes out the 27th.
27th, okay. For some reason, the 22nd was stuck in my head, and I was like, I don't think that's right.
With what G Press? It is Tales from the Dark Side? Or other side? Tales from the Other Side? Ugh, let me double check.
I've already forgotten. If you've got a link for it, feel free to drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Okay, I definitely need to sleep when saying something like that. Jeez, crikey.
Crikey G. Willikers, Batman. Dark Tales from the Outside. There we go.
Okay. Like I said, if you have
and it's WATG Press.
Okay.
Is the editor of this anthology. And let's see. I'm in it.
Yay!
Let's see. Let me download the cover real quick.
Oh. Just blinded myself with science.
Not with science.
Oh, yes, with science. Okay.
Is that an Oingo Boingo song?
I do not remember.
Probably not. They
I
did
believe
the
it is,
song
yeah.
Dead Man's Party. It is? Okay. Let's see. Window. Cover. Okay.
Nope, it's Thomas Dolby. That's who it is.
That is the cover of the anthology coming out.
Nice. That's a lot of names on there.
I'm in the middle.
Yay! I see you. Lauren Nettles.
Mine is called An Outcast in My Own Mind. Each of these stories are 800 words or less. So, yeah.
No.
Flash. Good stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's coming out on the 27th.
I think. Let me see.
Before the end of the month.
Yes.
So there we go. That's the way to say it. That way we don't have to say exact dates. So keep an eye
Yes,
out
May
for it.
27th, 2026.
Yay! So, all right. Thank you all for joining us. If you didn't know who I am, my name is Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance novels under the name SD Hegyes and short stories starting the end of June under the name Coda Hegyes. And I am very tired. So,
Say what?
Yeah, very tired. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. And I will be back next Saturday with more sprints. Woo! Because of Memorial Day, I may or may not have a vlog coming out on Tuesday. We'll see. Otherwise, there'll be 2 videos going live on Thursday since I didn't publish one this week. And then Thursday night, I'm doing another gaming stream.
Would the vlog be full of corn on the cob and watermelon?
Unfortunately, no. Because I'm not doing anything for Memorial Day. Not doing anything, not going anywhere. The girls are. Actually, tomorrow, the youngest is in marching band, and she is going to play at the graduation tomorrow. Because
graduation on Sunday?
Yep. Graduation's tomorrow, and the last day of school is next Wednesday.
Huh.
So, that is how our life is going right now. Nope, last day of school is next Thursday. Sorry. Yeah, Thursday. All right. Let me get out of here before I continue rambling on. More to come. Keep an eye out. Stuff is happening. I don't know when. Yay. I'm just here. But now I'm leaving. Bye, everyone.
Bye.